What is up, everybody? Everybody on YouTube land. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and make a quick video, just like every other YouTube says, a quick video for Friday, man, because I got to go to bed. Well, hold on. Okay, good. I'm live. All right, so here's what's going on, man. Remember I said close your ears and just trade? I opened my ears, and I just don't like what I'm hearing, man. There's a lot of bad news out there. Oh my gosh, how could stocks go up? I'm sitting there trying to think of any scenario of how could stocks go up. I can't think of one. I can't think of anything. All I can think of is why is it not down another 10 to 20%? I'm just looking at the headline. I'm just starting here. Coronavirus pandemic, economic fallout, way worse than the global financial crisis. Well, global financial crisis, we was down 50%. We only down, I don't know, 25, something like that. So here it's 107, Friday, April 3rd. And you see right now we're down 386 points. And I just wanted to talk about my trade, what's going on with what I was doing. Errol, what's up, man? Life like live, babe. So I put this trade on. I was short. No, actually, I was bullish. I was selling puts, remember? And I got out. So this is where I was bullish at, thinking right there, if you remember, right here in this area, that we was going to break out. So let me go down to the 30 minutes. And we had this downturn, right? We came off the line, and then we gapped down, and then that's when I was out. I was just like, I'm out of here, somewhere around this area. And I was glad I was out. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I was selling puts at 2,200. And then we kind of had a little mini rally after that. And I had said, I'm selling, most likely I called the bottoms. There's a guy that made a comment on my YouTube channel. And I'm sorry I forgot your name. But on that video, he nailed it. He said it's going up, and by Friday I'm going to sell or something like that. Perfect, man. Great trade. Anyway, from this move to this move right here, this was like 3%. So I wish I would have got out here. I wouldn't have losing positions. But I didn't like this at all. So, we're kind of chopping around here, even though the jobs number came out, employment number, and we're down, 717,000 jobs. And that's not all of it. That's just calculated for half the month before it started to get real nasty, right? So now we're just in this range, and I don't think there's anything you could do until we get out of it. We're just bouncing back and forth. Right now we're down pretty hard. I don't know where it's going to close, so let's see what happens when we come out. I think if we could bust out of this range here to the upside, and I still want to see us get above this line right here, right? So that's what I want to see. So I don't know. I'm just kind of sitting. Actually, when I was up here, I did sell some calls. I sold some calls, so they're making money. And but I didn't sell puts, and I didn't really want to. The calls, I couldn't get out of the money far. I couldn't get deep out of the money like I would like to without getting enough credit. So, but I sold something to make a little bit of money, and I started being like, oh man, it's going up. It went up on that what was that yesterday? The unemployment claim, 6.6 million or something, and we ripped up 450 points. I mean, the Fed's already all in. What are we expecting? I don't know. I'm just very disappointed with that. So I heard that number. I was just like, I'm glad I'm out. I am out. I can't trade this market because I don't know what it's going to do. It's totally doing the opposite, which I guess is what it always does. And I had said, close your ears, but I'm listening now. And I know this should be closed, and I should just be trading this range. But there's just nothing good out there. I mean, more people are dying. The death numbers are basically doubling every day. Bodies in hospital floors. There's some ugly videos out there. Search for them on Twitter because they're out there. The news is not telling you everything what's going on, and it's just, it's just ugly. The the plan to give everybody money. The website sucks. The banks kind of don't know what to do. We're not going to get the stimulus checks as fast as they thought we was going to get them. Even it's not like, look, we get the checks, we can't spend it anyway. Everything is closed. We're going to pay bills. It's going to go to the landlords, and we're going to pay bills. So there has to be another stimulus check. If you ask me, pump out the stimulus when the stores open, then make people go out there and buy something. I don't know, but it's just crazy. Errol said, sorry. Eight can't stay. Okay, you had to get back to disinfecting my area here, postal headquarters. All right, peace. Thanks for checking in, man. That's all I asked for. I appreciate you checking, man. I hope you're doing well over there. Hope the virus is up in my place, so I hope it ain't up in yours. And they ain't disinfecting either. It's crazy. Oh man, so let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens on Monday. This is a quick video. I just wanted to tell you that there's really nothing to talk about. I'm mad. I got shaken out of my positions, and I actually still should have been in them even today. So it's bouncing off. Let's go to the 5-minute chart, and you can see it's even coming off the lows. Look, it didn't even hit the low over here. So it's kind of trying to bounce. And the funny thing is, when we was down earlier today, the VIX was down. Look, the VIX is still down. I just don't know how to play that. The Dow was down 410 points, right? And the VIX is down 3.75%. Should I go long here? Is this the opportunity to go long? That's what the VIX is saying, and we below 50. The VIX is at 49. Nobody's buying puts, so I can't call it I'm just going to say wait until we get out of the range. That's all I could say. You could see, I always said, the VIX is high, but it's trending down. And that's what you want to see. You want to see this, and it's still trending down. Look at that right there. It's getting ready to break. Getting ready to break that level right there. Why can't I draw a line? Oh, I got the wrong tool on. There we go. It's getting ready to break that level right there. And it's still trending down. I can't draw no more. Still trending down. So that's telling you we going long. I really should put on sell some puts here. Maybe I'll sell one small one just to kind of get in the game. But I'm afraid about Monday. We go into the 2-day weekend. Of course, the news can get bad. I was listening to the governor of New York saying, oh, I got the budget done, but I don't know how we can do it because New York is broke. So, oh my gosh. Anyway, it's just bad. It's bad news out there. So, like I said, I got to go back to this, but it's so hard because I want to be informed. I want to know what's going on. And anyway, that's it. I won't sweat you with that. So I'm mad I got shooken out of my trades. I sold puts clear down here, and you can see where we at. And this little move, that gap down, totally shook me out of the positions, only because I was expecting it to pop up this way, and it just didn't happen. So once my thesis didn't happen, I just wanted out. I didn't want to say, okay, well, we just chop around then, See, we was up here, even though we're not coming down, and the forces that be, I don't know why, but this is a range, right? And then now look, we step down to the next range. So do we come over here? Will we be down here, come Monday, come next week? Will we be down into that next range? I'll leave that there. Let's see what happens. Are we going to have enough energy to pop back up into that range? Now it's that range's resistance, there's going to be sellers up there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. We know this thing moves. It could be suckering us in. I think last Friday, is this last Friday right here? What day was last Friday? April. It's April 3rd already? Wow, March 27th. Yeah, right here. Yeah, you see right there. This zoom this date in. You see what happened. We rose into that. We just rose up, and look at the end of the day. That last this is the Howard chart. It gave it all back. And are we in for a day like that where we're going to get this large candle, at the end of the day? I think we're going to get a large candle. I don't know if it's going to be down. It may be up, I just don't know, so I guess that's why I'm out. Yeah, that's it. So that's all I want to talk about. I was looking at, some of the stocks that I watch, Amazon's, Tesla, man. Tesla had that great earnings or whatever it did, and it's coming. They're taking it all back. What did they sold? They made a lot of cars, Amazon, yeah, it's just been trending down since it opened. Amazon's down 1%, down 20. Actually, it was down more than that. So, I thought Amazon will be able to hold 1900. Now it's at 1890. Oh, it's kind of, maybe it will hold. It's all about the close. But I saw it down at 1887, I believe. Maybe it's 1894. So see how it's riding right there, and it's not. It just looks like it wants to break. It's not even at the top of the range. It's at the bottom of the range. And look at these candles at the top of the range, being pushed down. So let's just see what happens. But the forces that be us is keeping the market elevated. And if it's going that sideways chop, I probably don't want to be in it. I want to be able to sell some puts or something when we really swoosh down, and that way I'll get more premium, get further out of the money, and it will be more susceptible to a bounce up, and hopefully I can make some money off of that opportunity. I have this thing in me where I just be needing to trade. It's hurting me to not trade, but I think it's the right thing since we're just doing this. Although the trades I had on was working. Oh man, yeah, look at that Amazon. It just came down and it has no interest of going back up. Look at that, just boom. Yeah, I'll just hang down here a little bit. I'll just hang down here a little bit. No interest in going back up. That generally tells you it still wants to go down. It's just holding a new level. Yeah, okay, man. So that's it. That's all I've been watching. I just wanted to make this quick. Errol, thanks for checking in. Life Like I, Babes, of course. Thanks for checking in. Looks like my stream is bad. Hope you guys could see me. I got red. It's saying bad connection. All right. So anyway, looks like we're trying to bounce here at the bottom of the range. Well, that's Amazon. It's trying to bounce. I think because of the market's trying to bounce. We'll pull up the SPY. I always pull up the SPX. Yeah, we're trying to get some kind of, it's playing the bottom of that range. So this is probably a good time to go long if you're bullish. We're at the bottom of the range and you could, get out at the low. Get out at the low of the day, right here. Maybe the low yesterday. Well, these lows. Yeah, that'll be the ultimate low. That's the ultimate bottom of the range right there. It looks like I switched the lines again. At 243.90, right? That's the bottom of the range, but here is, another area where you can check. All right, so that's it. I'm sitting here mumbling. Somebody said something. Juan, what's your take on the cruise business? I think they suck. Did you hear? Was it RCL? Was it RCL that did a bond offering 12%? I mean, they got money at 12%. I think that's high for the conditions, but that's good. They was able to raise money. So I think that's good, but I don't know. I think if you think people are going to get back on these cruises and stuff, yeah, it's probably be a good thing. But look, yeah, they still going down. It's down 7% today. That's RCL. They probably doomed. They need this virus to end quick. And as long as there's viruses, because you heard about the boat that just finally docked in Florida. I mean, they had like 5 people dead on that boat. I mean, that's crazy. Remember before it's just one person sick, then it's a couple of people. Now there's dead people coming back. It's bad. It's bad. And as long as the virus is out there, I don't like the cruises. And also, suppose it let's say it goes away, and then suppose it comes back next year. So same thing, it's too iffy. We need this virus to be gone, and there need to be no more virus talked about for a year or so, and then people have to be more comfortable into going on these cruises, because when they think about going on a cruise, the last story they're going to hear is this cruise boat that couldn't find a port and finally docked in Florida with 5 dead people on board and something like 17 people with the virus. Something like, it was crazy. I don't even know how they got on that boat. What are they thinking? You're guaranteed to catch the virus, if not die now. So that's my feeling about the cruise lines. I just think there's other, that's catching a falling knife. So I think if you got speculative money and you want to go ahead and play with that, yeah, sure. Look at that straight down. But if you got good money and you would, buy something a little bit more stable, a blue chip kind of company. I'm trying to think blue chip. I'm liking Home Depot still. Only down 1.76 today. Of course, Microsoft. These kind of stocks. That ain't Microsoft. That's Microsoft. Only down 1% today. See, McDonald's. Down 2.41. It's getting hit hard. But you know what, McDonald's? Everything's closed, but their drive-thrus is full. They pumping it out through the drive-thru. Pepsi, I think. Pepsi's up today, right? And I still like some of the energies. I like, Duke is just getting clobbered. Let me see Con Edison. Yeah, so what's happening with the utilities, I think people's thinking people's not going to be able to pay the bill, So they're getting that free electricity and you can't pay. I'm trying to think of some good solid type companies. Solid. If you want some tech solid, Nvidia down 5.57%, because when it all comes back, these guys, they're the leader, and it should. I don't know. Once we're in cruise control again, just keep an eye on that stock. I actually don't like it now. I'm looking at it. It's too high. These stocks, these high flyers like Apple, the FANG stocks. Let me see Facebook. They need to come down. That's when they've been hanging on, and they've been doing pretty well, weathering the storm. These guys need to come down, and then maybe that's the bottom. They just been elevated and just taken minor corrections, compared to the rest of the market. So, but they got a beat down today. Facebook, it's like Netflix, that should be up. It's down 3% too, but it's at the top of the range. I know everybody's gonna be home watching Netflix, but you know what? There's other stuff to watch too. There's Disney, HBO Now is free. You got Hulu. You got what's the other one? What is it? You got Voodoo, Popcorn. That's just, I don't know. Basically, I'm saying there's a gazillion of these things. So why buy Netflix when there's a lot of free stuff out there too to watch? Amazon, I love Amazon's my favorite. Yeah, out of all of them. This virus is not gone for good. Since it's a winter virus, it will be. Don't say winter virus, because Australia is just now shutting down the city. Sydney, Australia. It's hot as hell over there. So that's why I don't believe the whole winter thing, because Australia's got a problem and it's hot. So that's okay. They're not telling us that. Well, they're telling us, Australia's got a problem, but it's hot over there. So I don't think the winter. I don't believe in it. We need to wait for the blue chips to take a hit. When they do, we know it's the bottom. Yeah, at least those fangs. So look at you talking stocks. Juan, what's up? No, wait a minute. That's okay. Never mind. I thought you was another Juan. Sorry about that, Juan Lopez. I thought you was my buddy, man. But you are my buddy. You on the channel. Juan, I can't think of my other Juan friend. But yeah, we need to wait. They're already, we don't know exactly when the bottom is, but I think you're talking about the FANG stocks, those kind of names. But I think it's cool to scoop some up. I've been buying, I put in every other week some money, and I'm just slowly buying these little stocks, and hopefully it pays off. I don't know when the bottom is going to be, but as you can see, when we do hit that bottom, and you can see what happened to some of these stocks, 2-3 days they're up 80, 50, 80, 100%. So that bottom is going to be quickly lived. So let's just buy some on the way down. That's my thinking. You were the other, yeah, you the other one. So I'm sorry about that. I was like, wait a minute, Juan, you talking stocks? Well, yeah, okay. So I'm sorry about that, Juan Lopez. Appreciate you, man. What's taking on a cruise? Agree. Once the virus is done, it'll be 6 months. Yeah, because I tell you what, man, I'm not going on about. Let's say the virus is done, and let's say 6 months. Nobody. I'm gonna be hesitant to get on one of them boats. I never been, but I know I'm not gonna be. Yeah, and I don't believe about the winter thing. Yeah, just check Australia. We need to wait for the blue chips. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I think we need a day where they flush, where you hear it on the news, Apple's down 15%, something like that. That's when it's probably like, okay, now this is probably it. Because the small caps, I think, like today, small caps is IWM is down 4.32. Look at that, man. They are at the lows. They're at the 215 lows. And looking at this action with this candle, it's the monthly. Looks like it's going to break to me. It looks like it's going to slice through that line like butter. It might be at the very slightly bounce, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's heading into that line at 4.31% speed. And it looks like we go right through it. So that's bad. I'm just not pulling this up. That's bad. So small caps is basically America, right? And all the smaller type companies in America. And not looking good. Not looking good. What's the Dow doing? Dow's down 482 points. It's at the low of the day. Wait, no, that's the IWM. Yeah, Dow's at the low of the day, 4.83 points. So, yeah, the IWM is clear at these lows right here. Right? So does the SP, let me get rid of these lines. Yeah. Oh, shoot, I got rid of the line I wanted to keep. But I'll put it back right here somewhere. Anyway, that's where the IWM is already sitting right there, because this is the Dow. So shouldn't we kind of maybe catch up? The IWM has actually been leading. Now that it wasn't, when the market was making highs, the IWM couldn't do it. But now the IWM is leading to the downside. Maybe now the Dow and the other indexes have to catch up. So maybe the IWM might just tell us where we're heading. The transport is what's IJT? The Dow transports. Come on. Oh man, come on. IWT. Ah, shoot. I don't know the transportation. I think it's TRA. I could do this. Oh, shoot. Can't believe I don't know the transportation stocks. There's JB Hunt. I'm just kind of looking at that for an idea. CSX. Wow. Yeah. Look at them. They at the 215 highs. Isn't that it? The 215 lows. I'm sorry. No, not quite there. Norfolk Southern. Yeah, so why do I know some like the big truck company, the railroads? I don't know the Dow transport. Anyway, I used to own it. Yeah, it just looks like I just think I don't know. I just think we're going lower. It's just bad news out there. I can't even see it get. You know how you look ahead? I'm listening to. I can't see why we would go up, and I can't even see why we won't go down further, because all I see is things getting worse. That's what's like, huh? So I think everything we see now, what we've seen the last couple of days is just like a fake out. get out of some bad companies. It's a good time to maybe lighten up and waiting to see what happens. Or I'm afraid to buy puts straight out because of the VIX is so high. But just doesn't look good. I mean, for what's going on, for where the whole world, let me pull up the SPY, for where the whole world is basically shut, the world, and most of the world is shut down. But for the whole United States, the #1 economy, to be shut down, and we only 27% off the lows, with a virus it's not just the virus is killing everybody. I don't know. Planes not flying. Most of the planes are grounded. It's just bad. It's bad, man. It's bad out there. Yeah. Anyway, you see, IAM, was that the ticker? Was you giving me? Oh, I don't know what that is, but is that transportation? IAM cap acquisition. Where should I start knowing nothing about stocks? That's a good question. I got an answer for you. Start listening to CNBC. Start listening to business news. Bloomberg, Fox Business, and I had to do a video on it. I used to get a subscription to Money Magazine, Kiplinger's. I used to read, I didn't like the Wall Street Journal too much, but I liked Investors Business Daily. I used to read that all the time. And you just start learning about stocks and companies and read some of the books that's out there. Don't read the fast money books, how to make such and such in 30 days. Don't read any of those. Read like the Peter Lynch type books. What is it? One Up on Wall Street and the Motley Fool books. They got some good ones. Investing for Dummies. Read those kind of books. And then maybe follow a mentor online. Not the mentor that's trying to sell you all this stuff and pitch you in course. Not that mentor. Somebody that's honest and genuine. Kind of like me, but somebody that's better than me. Honest and genuine, like a Dave Rent. Nah, I don't like him. But he's good. He's more of a savings kind of guy. He just invests in mutual funds. He don't like single stocks. I like single stocks. Mad Money. Follow Kramer. But you can't. You just got to listen to him. Don't necessarily follow him. Just kind of listen, just so you learn the lingo and see some stuff. That's what I would do. And buy, when you do buy the things the things you like. You might like Amazon, you might like Walmart, you might like Home Depot or Lowe's, Staples, CVS, Walgreens, those kind of things. Nike, Disney, buy those kind of companies. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, AT&T, Verizon. You'll never really go wrong for the most part. Those are generally all solid companies, and if you like it, most likely other people like it, and most likely that stock is going up because people like it. Anyway, you just got to slowly get in. I've been doing it I've been totally, what is it, feet first in since about mid-90s. And I never really stopped and just always kind of been doing it. If I wasn't trading, I was always reading about not trading, investing, more investing. Now I trade because I got into options and I like trading and I invest too. That's why I got 3 different. I actually got more than 3. I show y'all 3 every once in a while. I got other portfolios where I just totally do stocks, period. Anyway, so and it's more of a buy and hold. I don't really look to sell them. What's up, Cashmatic? Glad you joined us, man. You late? You are late. Nah, you're all right, man. Anyway, where should I start? Yeah, so that's my tip. Just start absorbing. Just start absorbing everything you can absorb, and it'll just start to come. So I don't know what this IAM looks, but this is looking ugly too. It looks like it just wants to cut right through all of these lows. This stock looks like it, whatever it is, looks like it at least wants to go to there. At least, if not here. Because I could see it doing something like that, and then, just these bars are too quick, too fast. Anyway, All right, so yeah, I got to go ahead and end the video because I'm tired. I actually got to work. I got off late and I got to go in early. So I was like, I want to get in the video just to show y'all. Cash Maniac, I remember I told you I got out, and I'm pissed that well, I'm not pissed, but because when I got out, I called the bottom. I got out somewhere over here, and then it kind of went up. Now it's coming back down. It's down at the point I got out, but I would have made some money, and we're just in a range now. That's all. That's just, I'm summing up the video, y'all. If y'all stuck with me, we're just trading in a range, and let's see what happens. We'll catch speed if we break out or to the upside. We'll catch speed if we break down to the downside. Puts are expensive. Be careful. Volatility is high. It's probably a good iron condor kind of position right now. But I think once we break out, which I do think we break down, I think, you'll see the speed come back. I think we're going to get some kind of bombshell type news, and we just start really sinking. Something, somebody blew up, some bank blew up or something, a country blew up. Maybe something about the virus. Maybe it's really starts killing people. Maybe the death rate. Maybe people start dying in 24 hours. Something weird that's going to just kind of come out of the blue. Maybe checks, the whole rebate thing crashes and doesn't want to work. Nobody's getting checks. Another gloom forecast. Something bad, and then it'll start trading off of that, heading down to a new low. So that's my guess of what is going to happen. If we go up, what did I say? We was 27% down. How high? I know we can't go to all-time highs. So where's a good level to what's going on is good? I don't even think this level's good. I mean, I can't say. 20% at least. We can't go higher than 20%. That's bear market territory. We know we're in a bear market. I mean, this is a recession / gonna be depression. I mean, 20% is right here. It's funny how it tried it. So yeah, what is that? The 2750. So I don't see us going no higher than there. Yeah, how could we? I mean, all that stuff going on. Imagine this stuff wasn't going on. You see how we're only down 27%. Imagine, and what's going on is crazy. Who would have think America was shut down? Nobody could forecast this. If this didn't happen, can you imagine where stocks would be? If we're just down, if I told you this scenario was going to happen, this virus is going to be killing people, hospitals, they ain't going to be able to take care of them. They're going to be full. You're going to need ships to come in to have bodies. You're going to have to take bodies and put them in tractor trailers and haul them away. It's going to be so much death in America. Nobody's going to be working. The government's going to put out like $3 trillion, and the Fed's going to be going to zero. Short-term interest rates will be negative. All of that. Oh, and the election, Trump probably might not win, and nobody's campaigning. The DNC and all that stuff is all canceled. There's gonna be no more sports. There's gonna be no March. There's gonna be nothing. If I told you that, would you tell me stocks would be down just 27%? Hell no. If I told you that at the highs, you'll be like, oh man, what? First of all, there's no way that's going to happen. But if it did, probably be down about 50%. You would say that. I know you would. There's no way you saying 27%. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm like, this is crazy. There's no way we elevated like this. We are elevated. So think of it in that terms, because that's crazy, 27%. I mean, we was just down 5% for some BS. What I can remember, those little 5% down days, down weeks or whatever for something stupid. And now all of this is going on, and 27%, that's it? Okay. Anyway, so that's why I think we're going lower. Because I mean, it just doesn't even make sense. Anyway, yeah, cruise ships going back. There's going to be no planes flying in America. I mean, you just name it. And why are we why why are we even here? Why 27%? Really? Why did we rally yesterday? I'm gonna say we're gonna have the highest jobless claim numbers on Thursday. It's gonna be 3 million. 3 million, yeah, I know it was just 135,000 before, but now it's gonna be 3.3 million. You know what? Next week's gonna be 6.6 million. Yeah, that's the 10 million jobs is gonna be gone like that. No, what? Down 27%? No way. Anyway, oof. All right, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even name everything. I can't even think of everything. But that was a quick summary, you know? Woo. All right, then. There you go. All right, so I got to end this video and get some sleep. I'm going to watch probably like a scary movie and go to sleep with it. So anyway, that's my trade. I'm just trying to think if I want to say anything else. I want to get short, but like I said, I suck at it. But I did put on that call spread, and that's making money. So hopefully we don't rip higher and it blows me out of that position. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll probably be on Friday, and we could probably talk some more about that scenario. And Friday, this weekend. Actually, I work. I might not be on. No days off for me. Anyway, so I'll see you next time, man. It'll be Monday, maybe the weekend. I might squeeze one in, or probably definitely Monday, because we'll talk about what happened. Monday's going to be a big day. I think the previous Mondays has been down hard, and I have a feeling this Monday is going to be the same kind of situation, man. New York is getting bad, and the governor said it's getting worse in Long Island. It's kind of traveling out towards the island. Anyway, it's just ugly, like I said. All right, so thanks for watching, y'all. Cashmatic, I appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry, Juan. Sorry about fusing with what is it? Juan Alvarez, my other buddy, G. Adam Blocker. Hopefully, you could learn. Just start absorbing stuff. Absorb other YouTubers, but stay away from the guys that's pushing something, because they're not genuine. Most likely, they're not even trading. They put in paper accounts, or they got two accounts, right? You got two accounts. I buy 100 shares of Disney in this account. I sell 100 shares of Disney in this account. And when it goes up 5, I show you this account. Look, I made $10,000. If it goes down 5, I show you this account. Look, I made $10,000. But I'm still even, you see, because it's an even trade. Watch out for that trick, because that's what's going on out there. That's why guys are like, I bought it here, I sold it here, bought it here, I sold it here, because you bought it in this account and you sold it in this account, and it's a wash, but you can show the account that's making all the money. All right. Thanks for watching. And I think I caught everybody's name. I can't bring up the screen that has, here it is. Let me make sure I caught everybody. Not many people came in. Errol came and left. Appreciate you, Errol, checking out. Yo, Juan, G. Adam Blocker, and Cashmatic from Life Like I. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. And hit the bell so, we do this all the time. You can get in the comments, talk about what you want to talk about. And then I can kind of get in there and tell you what I think about it. And we can kind of sit here and say, what do you think to each other, Anyway, so thanks for watching. I am Dre. This is Dre Trades on Twitter. Dre Trades on Instagram. This is Dre right here on YouTube. That's what I go by. All right, so thanks for watching, y'all. And I'll figure out how to end this video. I can't find it. All right, I found it. I'll see y'all. Have a good weekend. Peace.